to you by the experiment of light. Now let us elevate your thoughts. You are tuned in to Elevation Talk with GIP. The sun is shining, y'all.
Yep, it's your boy Josh, and in front of me we got Mr. GIP, aka Gip,
Yeah.
aka I call him by his government name, aka the Gym Dropper. What's
Yes,
good
sir.
with you, bro?
Bro, I'm cooling. It's Monday. You know what I mean? Had a
A
good
Monday
weekend.
type of day.
Yeah, that.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I'm rocking the hairstyle. Let me see the
Hey,
I
man.
ain't see above the cap.
Hey man, look, we good. GIP right now, like you good?
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
got a little song going on, but not too much. Same song good, cuz.
I just want to give a quick shout out to a special somebody. They got a job today and that they didn't expect to get. So that person was excited. So they texted me like, "Yo, I got the job." I'm like, I was kind of happy because that person didn't expect to get that job. So
Yeah,
shouts out to that person.
cool. That's wonderful. Anytime somebody can, anytime somebody can,
The unexpected is always the best when you don't expect for something to happen and it happens. When you have no expectations and then God just like flip that switch. That's always the most lit. But I guess we can just go ahead and get into the what we're gonna talk about today.
Okay.
I guess we was gonna talk about how it's a lot of situations that's been going on where people downplay their resources. I know I had a homie and he had to go to court like a couple weeks ago and last week, and he had to get a judge some money to pay up or whatever for what they went through, and he didn't even think to hit up his two closest homies, and he simply just downplayed his resources.
He basically told himself no. He made the assumption and told himself no.
Yeah.
Which is never good, but hey, we are all, you know what I mean, we have all done that in one way or another.
So why do we downplay our resources?
Like sometimes we don't want to be embarrassed. You know what I mean? We may want to be going through something and we don't want to.
That's true.
You feel what I'm saying? We don't want to, you know what I mean? Especially like certain people you don't want to bring into what's going on, especially if you know you did some foolishness that you shouldn't have been a part of. So to hit up someone you cool with to say, yeah, bro, I did this. It's kind of like, you know what I mean? A lot of people not strong enough to do that. So, which, you know what I mean? I can understand, like, especially just depending on what you done. But, you know, people, that's what they do.
I mean, I know a lot of times, every time that I get in or need a help or a favor from somebody, I always think about I always try to hit up people that I know I'm not supposed to be hitting up.
Yeah.
You know, if that makes sense. Like, I know I should be hitting up these 2 or 3 people because they got my back. But like you said, it's more of an embarrassment type of thing. Like that's what they for. You know what I'm saying? That's what they for, your close homies or your friends or your family. But I'm looking for them other resources. I don't even know. I guess, like you said, we make assumptions. We assume that those people are going to say no when you haven't even asked.
Yeah.
But hey, you gotta be like Golden State and shoot your shot.
You gotta be a shooter.
You gotta shoot for 3.
It don't matter. Like you can be 0 for 28. You better keep shooting.
What they say, closed mouths don't get fed.
Nope. I'm saying that's real. Like you gotta ask for what you want. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's people out here that's gonna help you. You feel what I'm saying? No matter how crazy the situation may sound. Like my pops always told me, like, don't ever get in no trouble or get into some foolishness and then don't feel like, you know what I mean, and don't hit me up like, well, we gonna have to get you out of whatever situation you in and then we can handle like what's up, like but don't just sit in the situation messed up and don't, you know what I mean, let us know, because like we all done messed up. You know what I'm saying? Like
it almost has to be like a more than assumption, more like a pride type of thing.
Yeah, but I'm saying I think it's a combination of many things. You feel what I'm saying? Pride, you know what I mean, assumptions, being like the basis of it is assumption, because you're afraid. But why are you afraid? Because you assuming that this person gonna treat you this kind of way. You see what I'm saying? So it's all based off of assumptions, which is one of the 4 agreements. You know what I mean? Shout out to Don Miguel Ruiz. Yeah.
Who?
Yeah. Don Miguel Ruiz.
Oh, that's who wrote the 4 agreements?
Yeah.
By the way, 4 agreements is a great book.
Yeah.
PDF version. It's like, what, like 30 pages? Probably shorter than that.
Nah, it's 90 pages.
It's the same as Thinkonomics. About the
Economics
same
is about
length.
60.
It's an easy read though.
Yeah.
4 Agreements is a really easy read.
Yeah.
When I think about downplaying our resources, I think about just how we're trying to do these different every time we're trying to do a different business venture, it's like all the resources are right in front of us, and sometimes you overlook, just with any situation. Like I know Duke's working the school system, so if I need some help with some school, I don't even think to talk to her about certain things because I downplay it.
Mm-hmm. Why do you downplay it?
Assumption. It's not even pride. It's more like an assumption. It's more of just not thinking. Not thinking. Not even thinking about it. To be honest, like I'm not even like you said. Like you're not even thinking about who people know. Like you said, like you got all people around you that's connected to different people. But sometimes you just be like, man, you're looking. I don't know. I guess you're looking for something out there other than what you know. You know. I don't know.
It's just like, I've been in situations where I did not utilize my resources wisely. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And after the fact, it's like, well, why you? Same thing. It's like how you went at your boy. It's like, wow, why you just ain't hit us up? Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like you could have, like we could have eliminated all this foolishness. Like, what's good?
Tell them about that situation from about 10 years ago.
Oh nah, bro, that wasn't 10 years ago, bro. That was that was about 12, 13 years ago.
Sheesh. Go ahead and
but it was a situation.
Break it down in the rated PG
you know
way.
What I mean? It was just a situation where I was being a young man, and you know what I mean. I was with my girl at the time, and we wanted to do what we wanted to do.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And, we got caught up.
Got caught.
You feel what I'm saying?
Got caught by who?
Man, by them folks. Yeah, I mean, we
1
got
and 2.
Caught. Huh?
About 1 and 2.
Yeah, man, we got caught up.
I ain't talking 112.
You know what I'm talking about? So we got caught up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
After the fact, you know what I mean? Parents had to get involved because I was a teenager at the time. You feel what I'm saying? So parents had to get involved, and after the situation, they looking at me. Well, you know what I mean? Dude come to me like, well, why you didn't just ask? You feel what I'm saying? Why you didn't just come to me and talk to me? Like, and then it threw me off because for one, I wasn't expecting that. Which is again, it's based off an assumption. I didn't think that she would. That would be the question that I could ask.
Was that your girl at the time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That I guess. Okay, so I was thinking it wasn't your girl.
No. This was my girl. Like,
all right.
Went to prom, everything. Like, but it was.
But it's almost like with that situation with a female, your folks is the last people you trying to even get involved.
You know what I mean? It wasn't our first time. You know what I mean?
Okay.
In that particular location.
Yeah.
But you feel what I'm saying? It just so happened at that point, you know what I mean? Certain things happen. And it is what it is. You live and you learn. So now I have learned to open my mouth on certain things. With my family being in Clayton County for over, since 1941. I think that's when they
first I thought you was just talking about your folks, but you talking about
the fam.
You talking about the
fam. So it's just like, you know what I mean? That's another thing I was speaking about when I was having to sit down with the OG. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I mean? She was just breaking down to me.
Well, what y'all talk about?
Man, just a few things, just life. You know what I mean? What we doing? How proud she is that we doing what we doing. All that kind of stuff. So you know what I mean. You just soak up the game, especially since she the last one. That's of the 11. She's the last one.
And by the way, he's talking about my grandmother.
Yeah,
who's the last one out of 11 siblings. Yeah. She's the last one left. Right. She got to be in her late 80s, early 90s, somewhere around there. But she's been. It's crazy because.
And I seen her yesterday.
Yeah. That's crazy to be the last sibling left. Think about it. I remember I told you about the Master P thing when Master P said him and his brother used to sit on the couch when they was back in the hood and talk about who gonna die first.
Yeah,
think about how crazy that is. And then grandma, over here, and she the last one out of all her folks. So it's crazy how life is.
Yeah, and you know what I mean. My grandfather, which is your grandmother, they brother and sister.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like, he was the baby brother. He was the baby boy of the family. Like, you know what I mean? He passed away, 2010. You know what I mean? So it's just life. But going back to what I was saying about the resources, it's just like since I've family been in Clayton County for so long, you feel what I'm saying? There's really not a resource that we can't really touch because it's like somebody knows somebody that knows somebody. You feel what I'm saying? Like if they don't know, if they not the person themselves, you feel what I'm saying? So it's like you just got to be able to communicate. You know what I mean? You got to know what you want. And that's another thing about it. Like people don't utilize their resources because they not confident in what they doing because they not sure that's what they want to be doing.
That is true.
You see what I'm saying? So
that's true. And for two, you can't be a leech either. You can't be somebody that he just want money. You can't be asking for money. When we talk about utilizing resources, we mean
it's all
connecting.
It's about positioning.
Yeah, position.
I ain't like I don't need you to give me nothing. I just need you to, you know what I mean? You can give me game, you know what I mean, and let me go work it myself. You feel what I'm saying? You can, like I was saying with grandma, like you know what I mean? I was just soaking up game. You feel what I'm saying? Like I don't need nobody to just here you go. Like I more so need like it need to be a partnership to put me in a position because like everything in life is about positioning. Yeah, you know what I mean. It ain't about what you know; it's who you know. Yep. But you know what I mean. You know who you know because of what you know. So it kind of you feel what I'm saying? Like you got to be on game with all that. So yeah. Like when it comes to these resources, just
don't downplay.
It's also a type thing. People just don't know how to communicate. Like I was saying in the last time we was talking.
Yeah, you were saying communication is the worst than it's ever been.
And it's like people don't know how to do this. Look you in your eye. Hey, how you doing today, sir? My name is. So you feel what I'm saying? They don't know how to.
It's like you too much in your head.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's just like, you know, you at the end of the day, it's a shame how many times we tell ourselves no. When it comes to situations like a male want to talk to a female or a female want to talk to a male, whatever the situation may be, we'll tell ourselves no. You feel what I'm saying?
Of course.
They may want you to approach them. Y'all may make eye contact with you, like you just said. Yeah. Two in your head. Yeah. To the point where you just you talk yourself out of it.
Well, the thing with that is when a female is approaching a male or vice versa, if that energy is right, it's so intimidating. But it's almost like you can feel it. Like you feel like an energy between y'all. So sometimes if you're not fully in control of yourself, it can be very intimidating.
At this point in life, I ain't worrying about
none of that. Like, I mean, but we talking about people, everyday people.
I'm saying we are everyday people. But
we are everyday people, but we're not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know, we not. Girls
we are a bit evolved.
Let's just say I don't get intimidated by too much no more, unless I seen LeBron James in front of me, or Erykah Badu.
I'm saying ain't like a person can't intimidate me. Like,
there's a couple. I would say there's probably a couple. If Michael Jackson was still alive, he would be one.
Don't nobody intimidate me. Like I can't be afraid.
Not intimidated, but it's like their presence. I would say their presence intimidates me.
All right, so this is the thing about me. I grew up with a pop.
He thorough.
Who presence. Yeah. I literally have seen change. Like I may be in a room, people doing whatever they doing. As soon as he walked in, they changed. Like not what they doing. Not only what they doing, but their whole personality. You feel what I'm saying? That showed me certain things. It's like, dang, like these people out here really like they'll switch up. Like, so with me growing up and that being my pops, you know what I mean? I had to be on point all the time. Like, I remember I was in 5th grade. Yeah. And my 3rd grade teacher came in my 5th grade class. I guess she was giving some notes or something. I don't know. Then she was, I guess, getting on to me or something. She said something to me. And then the 3rd grade teacher was like, oh, you having a problem out of him? All you got to do is call his pops. And I felt like she was snitching right then because she hit my note. I mean,
did your heart drop?
Yes, immediately. Because, bro, it like going in school, like I was just talking about this earlier, like it don't matter. Like my grades could have been straight A's. Let the conduct not be right. What's the problem? Yeah. What do we need to talk? Like, what's going on? You having a problem with, like, no sir, like I'm good. So that's what I'm saying. Like people's presence now is like I've been around that strong energy all my life. So it ain't too many people that can make me feel that, because I've felt it all the time. Like I had to be in the house with this dude as opposed to someone. You feel what I'm saying? They just see him, they switch up for a minute, and they go back to doing what they doing. Nah, I ain't had that option. So you know what I mean. I feel it's like that for a lot of people. Like just being able to conduct themselves in the room. But like I said, once you study, like it's people that didn't grow up with pops or you know what I mean, all kind of stuff. They just you know what I mean.
The world
it's all about evolving within yourself. But that's what it boils down to.
More than ever now, I just feel like the world is just more awkward. Like I think to me, I won't have a lot of awkward encounters because in my head it's not. I don't make stuff awkward. So I'm trying to make at ASAP as soon as I pull up, I'm trying to make you feel as comfortable as possible. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, but I think more than ever now, it's just a lot of awkwardness out here. And we already know it's because of these right here. You know what I'm saying? These Apple devices, and them Androids. That's what makes us awkward. You know, you're doing this all day, scrolling, and you didn't forgot that there's a real world out there. But hey, at the end of the day, if you can't talk to people, I mean, how far can you go? Unless you just can post, unless you look good and can just post pictures and your pictures and get paid off your pictures.
IG famous?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know nothing about that.
I don't know nothing about that
either. What we was talking about? We was gonna also talk about the whole, you know what I mean? A person can only do to you
what you allow them
to do.
Man, I experienced that so much, man.
So break it down for me a little bit, bro.
Man.
Give me a little elevation on that.
So people will do to you what you allow them to do. So in high school a lot, because of my insecurities, people will treat you how you present yourself. So if you present yourself as weak or lack of confidence, they're going to treat you like that. They're going to treat you like a loser.
Well, you know I don't mean to cut you off, but when you said that, I recently had that kind of experience.
With who?
With a young man.
Okay.
I treated him.
Speak about the situation.
I just treated him like how he presented himself to me. You feel what I'm saying? Like if you present yourself, like if you, especially with you being older than me, if you present yourself to me as a child.
Oh, wow, I know what you're talking about.
You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna treat you like a child.
Yeah.
You present yourself like a king. I'm gonna treat you like a king. A female, you present yourself to me like a beautiful young lady, a queen. I'm gonna treat you like a queen.
But the thing is,
if you present yourself like a, you know what I mean, less than that, I'm not gonna necessarily treat you like that. But our time will be definitely limited because you feel what I'm saying. Like that just is a turn off for me. But as you said, the whole subject, like a person only gonna do to you what you allow them to do. So
that's what I be trying to tell the kids. Like, look, if somebody keeps talking about you or bullying you, it's because you're allowing them to do it. It's like the modern day bully. So if you ignore that person, they fade away. But you have to learn how to. You really can fake it till you make it. If you got to be who you want to be in the future. So if you want to be confident, act confident, and then eventually your subconscious will be like, I'm confident. You know what I'm saying? So you can't just be letting people take control of you because people will test you until you stop.
I'm saying people gonna test you regardless. Like period. But it's like
it's composure.
Not about what happens, about how you handle it.
Yeah.
It's like this. I'll tell you about a real situation.
Yep.
A real like that will definitely rub a lot of people the wrong way. Mm-hmm. Now I was like 18, 19. I was working down at the Toyota dealership. This was like after I graduated from the little tech school after high school, right? Mm-hmm. So it was this white boy. He was a redneck, and he approached me one day. He was like, he used the word nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Him and his friends, they say it, and you know what I mean. He basically came to me for clearance, basically to say the word. Now in my mind, like at the time, like you know what I mean, I'm 19, 20. I don't care. Like I've always had this thing about me. Like I use the word. My partners use the word. You feel what I'm saying? Like I'm not a sensitive person. Mm-hmm. So I told him, I was like, bro, like you use the word anyway. So regardless of what I tell you right now, you're going to say it. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm saying, all right, cool, whatever. So you know what I mean. Time went on. He used the word around me. He never like used it in a you know what I mean in a negative way towards me or you. You know what I mean? He never come at me left with it. He just would say the word. And one particular day, the manager, he was back there and he heard him. And I was standing like it was a group of us. And he heard like and he looked at me and like his eye.
And the manager was white, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He lit up, not knowing how I was gonna respond, but I didn't care. Like you had that word has so much power over so many people. You feel what I'm saying? I allowed him to use that word because I'm not sensitive to that. I use the word, so I'm gonna be upset because you use the word. You use it anyway. So for you to use it in my presence, you know what I mean? That don't hurt my feelings. Like that let me know you actually use the word, and you're not gonna conform just because I'm around. Like I respect that. You feel what I'm saying? At the end of the day,
it's the intention of the word.
But a lot of people like if a white person says the word, then it's an issue. But if a black person say the word, it's not an issue. I don't care who say the word because I'm pretty sure everybody say the word. Because if you go to the hip hop culture, you feel what I'm saying? You're not gonna see people at a Future concert. It's gonna be white, black, Asian, all kind of mixed up people. You think they gonna alleviate that word just because? No, they say the word anyway. So it's like I allow him to do that because I'm so strong within myself. I know what I am, and if you really if you really do your history on the word, nigga actually came from the word niggas, which is Ethiopian royalty. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm not concerned. Yeah, I'm not concerned about none of that. Look it up, NEGUS.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? Like I'm not tripping. Like I know I'm a king, so I say nigga. You know what I mean? So if a dude say that, like I'm supposed to get off my rocker now? Nah, like I'm still me. I'm still. I know who I am. See, the problem is people hear stuff like that, then they feelings all hurt because they sensitive.
Yep.
People got to stop being sensitive.
Well, that's what the world has come to. That's probably the biggest problem. To be honest, being sensitive is the reason why half of these people out here get killed, get murked, because people are sensitive. Like, the last couple of people I know that got, hit up, it's because of sensitivity. Yeah. And beating them up in a fight. Oh, okay, dang, since we can't beat you up, let's go get the gun. You got to shoot now. Now you didn't kill somebody over you being sensitive. But you know how many people get killed over sensitivity every day? Think about it.
I don't put it past nobody. Like I'm pretty sure.
Like it's crazy how sensitive people are. Like wow, just take the L. Like you lost in the fight, take the L, B. But people can't take L's. They can't take L's, man. It's crazy. That sensitivity gotta chill. Like
for real,
it's getting ridiculous. Like sensitivity, insecurities.
But at the end of the day, the whole point of it is a person can only do something that's gonna get you off your rocker if you allow them. You feel what I'm saying? Even if I remember when I was a kid, like people like the bully. You feel what I'm saying? They may say like I never got bullied. Don't get it twisted. But it's like I could have. You feel what I'm saying?
Of course. Anybody can get bullied.
Right. That's what I'm saying. If I allowed them to see me get off my rocker,
they prey on the weak.
I was so like somebody may have said something, address my insecurity, but I wouldn't let them know that's what they did because they would have knew that. Guess what they're gonna do?
They're gonna test you.
They're gonna hit the gas on me. They gonna
until you can ignore them.
So out the gate, I just be like, all right, what up? I'm still a G. Like I ain't what up, and walk off. You do something like that, it ain't getting to you. They don't say nothing to you no more.
Exactly.
You just solved the problem, but. When you get off your rocker, see, like I said, bro, I just look at it's like this. So it's like just understanding, like, the universe. You feel what I'm saying? Just look at the sun. It's in the center of the universe, and all the planets evolve around it. Now, if you allow someone, I say God is present, and I am the sun. You feel what I'm saying? So if I allow someone to get me off my rocker, now I'm revolving around you, and the turbulence you got stirred up within me. Now I've become the moon. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm revolving around what you got going on instead of me just being content within myself and saying, look, I'm self-centered, which is the sun is. You feel what I'm saying? I don't care nothing about none of that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's very little that someone can do.
I mean,
that can get me off my rocket.
When you respond to people like that, you're just giving away your power at the end of the day.
Yes.
Because I guess you can call us superhumans, but when you respond to people, you're giving them your power. So now they control you. They control you. Now they know they can pull up on you and say anything to you.
He who angers you, what? Controls you.
Yeah. What they said, a hurt dog would.
A hit dog will holler.
Yeah, so, yeah. Don't give people your power.
She always told me that when I was little.
Yeah, they hit dog will holler.
Hit dog will
I
holler.
like that term.
But just understand, like, you know what I mean. I seen a couple quotes with talking about anger. In Buddhism, they talk about like being angry is like picking up a piece of hot coal and throwing it at the person and expecting them to be burnt. You feel what I'm saying? Your hand gonna be the one burnt. They also said it's being angry with someone is like drinking poison and expecting them to die. Because at the end of the day, all the anxiety and all the frustration is in you. You drunk it, and now you expect them to be upset. You expect them to be the one that's getting hurt. Nah, you hurting yourself because I told you in life it ain't about what happened. It's about how you handle it. So in that situation, you decided that okay, drinking the poison is best. Nah, like okay, things may not go how you want them to go. Like I said, Pops told me recently. Well, this had to be like last year. In the last year, beginning of this year, he was just basically saying like, you can do everything right, and things still not go your way. So it's just like, look, even if things don't go your way, guess what? That's life.
Yeah.
And it's about how you respond.
Yeah. Bounce back. Big Sean. How you gonna bounce back? That's the key to it. But we talked about that, the action reaction to life. That's a big thing because life just happens. So it's how you know what I'm saying? It's pretty much how you respond to it. But that's another topic for another day.
Yeah.
So
that I'm sure we coming soon.
Yeah. So I think we covered it all.
Yeah, man. Look, we just in here giving y'all some elevation talk. You know what I mean? We just doing what we do. I mean, this ain't just because you turn the camera on, turn the mic on. Nah, like this is normal conversation.
This our real talk.
This is what happens.
Yep.
You feel what I'm saying? I don't need no notes to read from. I'm putting all this because it's just how I
just
talk.
Speaking.
It's just elevation talk. That's all I like. That's all I like to participate in. Anything else is beneath me.
Yeah, we don't do that.
I'm like an eagle. I rest. You know what I mean? My nest is high, and I spread my wing. Everybody can't fly with us. You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
Yeah, I mean,
Facts.
we up there.
Facts.
Elevation talk. You feel what I'm saying? It is
we
what it
here.
is. So yeah, man, we just doing what we doing. You know, God is present. I am the Son. You know what I mean?
Shout out that website though.
Of course, experimentallight.com. You know what I mean? Go check it out. You know what I mean? You can check out the podcast. You know what I mean? The music. Like I said,
I mean, if they seeing you saying check out the podcast,
I'm saying
they own the podcast.
I'm saying like
on the
other podcasts.
Okay,
you know
the other
episodes. It's other episodes and stuff. You know what I mean? You could just go peep, see what's going on. Like you feel what I'm saying? Like we just creating this content.
We just cooking.
That's it. Like you know what I mean? Building up these products and letting the products work for us. You know what I mean? That's just any smart businessman know that you gotta have products. You gotta be able to make things shake even when you elsewhere.
Yep.
Handling other things. So we just doing what we doing. Like I said, we building up this family, building up this brand, getting everything in order. You feel what I'm saying? Cause our flesh only got so much time. You feel what I'm saying? If we use it wisely, our spirit will live forever. You feel what I'm saying? There's so many greats that's gonna live. Like as many greats that died before I was born, that my grandkids gonna know, and their grandkids gonna know.
Yep.
You feel what I'm saying? So I don't see myself.
Legends.
I don't see
legacy.
myself. I don't see myself no less. You know what I mean? God is present. Like it's real. Like, and you know what I mean? That ain't no religion talk. That's just spiritual talk. You know what I mean? We elevated. You feel what I'm saying? We above all that foolishness. You feel what I'm saying? We up there.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? I see it. I you know what I mean? I stay clear of that foolishness. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I had matter of fact, you know what I mean? I had some foolishness come across my way yesterday that I could have just turned up on. But you know what? I'm such an evolved self. I didn't get off my rocker. You feel what I'm saying? Oh, okay, fine. You can say whatever you want, but that don't mean I'm going to conform to your way. That's not going to happen.
Yeah.
I'm me. You feel what I'm saying? If I want to do something a certain way, I would have did it prior to me getting there. But it is what it is.
We ain't stunned that.
We ain't stunned none of that.
Yeah.
Like it is what it is. Like,
hey, don't worry about all that podcast.
You know
worry
what I
about
mean?
the podcast,
just
the programs.
Hey, don't get caught up in that foolishness.
Don't get caught up in it.
Don't get caught up in what like the things that you may see because you know what I mean. Just focus on the content. Just focus on what you're supposed to be here for.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? But a lot of people can't do that. But it is what it is. You know, you just got to be the bigger person for a lot of people sometimes. You just got to, because guess what? Before long, they'll see it, hopefully. You know what I mean? If not, they'll catch on. They kids will catch on to something. I don't know. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't concerned. Like, only thing I know to do is to do what I'm supposed to do while I got the opportunity. People don't know my purpose. People don't know my passion. Even if I tell them, they still don't see the vision that I got. It's my vision. You feel what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I'm still going to be me regardless.
Facts.
Giving them but life, light, and love. You feel what I'm saying? That's all I really got for these folks. So, man, I appreciate the time. You know what I mean? Subscribe to the page, all that good stuff. And we about this thing. Elevation Talk. Yeah.